Imagine this, a world so far away, sunlight takes more than 4 hours just to reach it. It's dark, cold, and mysterious. But shining faintly in the distance, there's a deep blue glow. Neptune, the most distant major planet in our solar system. Most people don't think about Neptune. It's quiet. It doesn't have flashy rings like Saturn or storms like Jupiter that you can see from a telescope in your backyard. But Neptune? It's wild in ways you wouldn't expect. Let's dive in. Back in the 1800s, scientists noticed something strange. Uranus wasn't moving quite right. It was wobbling, pulled by something invisible. So two mathematicians, John Couch Adams and Urbain Le Verrier, did the unthinkable. They found a planet not by looking, but by calculating where it had to be. And in 1846, when Johann Galle pointed his telescope to the coordinates, there it was. Neptune, exactly where the math said it would be. The first planet discovered with pen, paper, and brains. At first glance, Neptune looks calm, a perfect deep blue sphere floating in the blackness of space. But that color isn't just for show. It comes from methane gas in its atmosphere, which absorbs red light and reflects blue. That's why Neptune glows like a sapphire. But beneath that beauty, chaos. Winds faster than any hurricane on Earth, over 1,200 miles per hour. That's like standing in a storm where the air itself could rip steel apart. When Voyager 2 flew by in 1989, the only spacecraft ever to visit Neptune, it found something jaw-dropping, a massive dark vortex, the size of Earth itself. They called it the Great Dark Spot. But here's the twist. A few years later, when the Hubble Space Telescope looked again, it was gone. Just vanished. Then new ones appeared in other parts of the planet. Neptune's storms don't last centuries like Jupiter's. They come and go, roaring into existence, then fading into nothing. It's like Neptune breeds storms. You might think Neptune would be freezing, being so far from the sun. And it is, around minus 218 degrees Celsius on the cloud tops. But here's the wild part. Neptune gives off more heat than it gets from the sun. It's like there's a fire burning deep inside, left over from when it first formed. That heat fuels its storms and winds, making Neptune the most active planet in the outer solar system. We don't fully understand why it's still so hot, billions of years later. But that mystery, that's what makes Neptune special. Neptune does have rings, faint and dusty. They're made of dark particles, probably remnants of ancient moons or comets torn apart by gravity. And speaking of moons, Neptune has a small family of them, at least 14 that we know of. But one moon stands out, Triton. It's big, icy, and moves backwards around Neptune, the opposite direction of its rotation. That shouldn't happen. It means Triton wasn't born there. Neptune probably captured it, pulled it from the Kuiper Belt long ago. And now, Triton is slowly spiraling closer, destined to be ripped apart one day. When that happens, it could form a new ring system around Neptune. Space poetry, written in gravity. Deep inside Neptune, pressures and temperatures get so extreme that scientists believe methane might break apart, turning carbon into diamonds. That means somewhere inside that blue world, it might literally be raining diamonds. It sounds like sci-fi, but experiments on Earth show it could really happen. So yeah, Neptune might be glittering from the inside out. So why should we care about this distant ice giant? Because Neptune holds clues to how worlds like it, and maybe like ours, form. When we look at exoplanets around other stars, many of them are Neptune-sized. Understanding Neptune helps us understand those alien worlds. And there's still so much we don't know. How its storms work, what its core is made of, or why it's still so active. Every time we study it, it reminds us how little we truly understand about the universe. Neptune sits on the border, the last stop before the dark, icy wilderness of the Kuiper Belt. Beyond it, our sun becomes just another bright star in the sky. When Voyager 2 looked back after its flyby, it captured Neptune as a tiny blue dot, fading into blackness. That was humanity's last close look at the planet. Since then, no spacecraft has returned. But maybe one day we will. Maybe one day we'll dive into that blue atmosphere, fall through those diamond rains, and finally touch the secrets hidden in Neptune's heart. Until then, Neptune waits, silent, distant, and endlessly mysterious.